Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in this very interesting scenarios unfolding right now here in price action of Bitcoin. As we can see guys, on my previous video I showed you Bitcoin, if you zoom out, clearly looks bullish, and if this bullish continuation continues, then according to this parabolic curve pattern we still have a blow off top type of formation left, and only after that a reversal which could bring the price of Bitcoin below 100,000. Yes guys, before expecting a move below 100,000, first there will be a blow off top type of formation just like in this example, and only after that a continuation which could bring us below 100,000. But until then, any sort of a pullback will be looked as a temporary pullback, a buying opportunity, and price of Bitcoin after that is expected to continue with this uptrend. But will this scenario really play out? Because if you look at this price action here in a daily time frame, I have been very clear with you guys. Symmetrical triangle, despite the bias for symmetrical triangle being neutral, this here is going to be a bullish continuation pattern. To those individuals who have been following me for a while, guys, I was very clear that this symmetrical triangle will be a bullish symmetrical triangle, and price of Bitcoin after that could head towards the next area of confluence. And looking at it now, we have officially broken out of this resistance line and looks like in an uptrend. But this pullback, what we are witnessing at the moment, is it just a temporary pullback, or is it a reversal which might look somehow like this? I mean, a false break to the upside, liquidating the over leverage shorts and then heading towards the liquidate the over leverage longs. Is this really going to play out, or will price of Bitcoin continue at least towards the price objective, which is going to be around $135,000? Will this scenario still play out? Because if you look at this price action here along with this symmetrical triangle, why I personally think a pullback in the medium short term will be giving us a buying opportunity. Because if you look at this 1 2 3 reversal, you can see 1 2 3 reversal, a breakout resulted, you can see a breakout resulted in a temporary exhaustion before continuing with this uptrend. You can see after some pullback it did had another move to the upside. I mean, if Bitcoin does exactly like shown here in an example, then after some pullback we are expecting a continuation of an uptrend. And I just showed you with the symmetrical triangle, if this continuation continues, then $135,000 will be looked as our upcoming target for Bitcoin, and only after that a reversal. But until then, a pullback could be giving us a buying opportunity. And why am I saying you this? Because if you look at this October CPR, a leading indicator, central pivot range indicator, and according to this central pivot range indicator, you can see Bitcoin tested R1 resistance, Bitcoin tested R2 resistance. But if you monitor the price action here, yes, we fail to remain above this R2 line, which is resulting in a pullback. But if you monitor this price action carefully, you can see we have another support line for Bitcoin around this R1 line, which is going to be in between $118,000 $119,000. Yes guys, further pullback, we have additional support from this R1 line. So if we manage to remain around this area, or simply until the end of this month remain above this October CPR, which is going to be around $113,400 or $113,500, then even a worst case pullback will be just a temporary pullback, and price of Bitcoin after that is expected to show another bullish move for November. Yes guys, Bitcoin, even in the worst case, but manages to remain above the CPR trend line, means a huge buying opportunity, because the month after that, I mean the month of November, will be considered bullish as well. Because we know in the medium short term, Bitcoin, along with the support from this R1 line around 119,000 has another support from this Williams alligator indicator. These trend lines here, top, central, bottom, Williams alligator indicator, these lines are moving averages, will be looked as a support because price is above it. I mean, whenever the price of Bitcoin is above it, whenever you see this green line at the top, blue line at the bottom, pullback will be looked as a temporary pullback, and price of Bitcoin after that is expected to continue higher. And in our case, We are above it. This is bullish cross. So any sort of a pullback, you can see we have additional support from this Williams alligator indicator, and price of Bitcoin after that is expected to continue with this uptrend because we knew RSI. On my previous video, I showed you guys RSI was clearly around the overbought area, which could result in some pullback, some weakness. But if we look at this MACD is still bullish. So that's why any sort of a pullback here will be looked as a temporary pullback, and price of Bitcoin after that is expected to continue higher because along with the support from this Williams alligator indicator, support from this R1 line, we also have support from this central line or the basis line from this Bollinger Band. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. Bollinger Band upper band usually gets broken when the price is in an uptrend. So in our case, just like here, you can see broke out of the upper band, but pullback was just a temporary pullback before we had another parabolic move. So same thing could be happening here. A pullback doesn't mean we are bearish. It could be just a test from this central line or the basis line, and price of Bitcoin after that is expected to show another bullish continuation. So in my point of view, pullback around these key trend lines could be giving us a buying opportunity and not a selling opportunity. So please do not get confused, and please do not let this chart fool you, because in my opinion, Bitcoin, if you zoom out, still looks very, very bullish and still has a blow off top type of movement left, and only after that an actual reversal. So guys, these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder to those individuals who have not claimed this free bonus $30,050 from Bybit, then definitely check the video description, because this event is temporary, and if you are an experienced trader who want to take advantage of this market volatility and trade with free money, then the time to act is now. And by saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye-bye.